they're very simple. So you can write these down, 3 words. Our fear. So as parents, as Susan is so beautifully describing, these are anxiety-inducing times to raise teenagers, right? Because not only are they dealing with what we dealt with as teenagers, but they're dealing with it a few years earlier than we did, along with the fact that they've got the internet and they've got social media and all sorts of stuff that's a mystery to me, you know, like Snapchat. If I asked any one of you, and I trained a camera on you, and I said, describe to me specifically what Snapchat is and how it works, I think we get a viral YouTube video going, right? Because none of us really knows, because these things are designed to put us in the dark, right? It feels like it's like deliberately designed to challenge us as parents. And so we need to put our fears aside as best we can about what they're up to, and trust that maybe they're good people and they're up to good things, as well as like kind of challenging us. Judgment. We find ourselves judging our kids, and I don't know how many of you have kids that are at the teen and tween age, or how many of you are here on a preventive basis, but but for either of you, you know, that judgment comes in. You can't believe sometimes as a parent, and I don't know if you've been here yet, the things you say, like, you know, are you really going to wear that to school? You're dating who? You know, you're listening to this rap music? Are you kidding me? And you know this is falling on deaf ears, and this is what my parents said about rock and roll and Tom Petty, of all things, right? And you know, so we have to recognize our judgment comes into play and separates us, removes us from our children, and then our egos, right? So we want the honor roll kid. We want the quarterback of the football team. We want the first chair in the cello. You know, we want the lead in the play. So we talk this good game these days about, you know, oh, kids, weird is good. Fly your freak flag. But we mean that about other people's kids, right? You know, yeah, go with the purple hair. That's awesome. But not my kid. You know what I mean? I want you to toe the party. I want a sticker on the back of the car that looks cool. And so our egos, we can't pretend that our egos don't come into play. So fear and judgment and ego from us prevent us from having those conversations with our kids and from keeping that clear line of communication open. And if you can keep those 3 things in check, then you're doing your part in keeping an open line of communication with your kids when they need it most.